till they see blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
Don't talk about his dead sister.
Not now. Hey, come back. Olin's place is this way.
Yeah, but this merchant will have a free treasure box. Need a free sample. I need to not stop selling all my boar and fox skins and stuff like that.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
That's one way.
That was
Subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
I was like, you just broke the door.
for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Family portrait. Ooh. I need to push this so it crashes through the ground.
Don't pass up these goods.
Examine the rug. Didn't I do that before?
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Oh, we didn't put first.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Find a way to break it.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Nope.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down.
Stacks of ingots.
Let's give it a
Holy
little
shit.
push.
This guy has like billions of dollars of gold. That'd be so fucking heavy.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
You broke the door. You're not much better. Plus, we need to investigate. Who has a vault under their house?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
Oh, so he did betray you, but he did it to save his family.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Shit.
map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Maybe he's some of those places? Would he have a secret inside a secret?
Hold on now. You just got here. Is there any evidence or not?
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Spoke to Aaron.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat.
No, he did it because he needed to save
How
his
did you
family.
learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
I got a special triangle.
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you. Through Olin.
Yep.
Yes, so far as I can tell.
I thought he was innocent. I thought they just kind of hacked his...
Now that I know where
focus.
to find Olin, I should be on my way.
Now I know that
All
he
by
is
yourself?
innocent. He just...
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen,
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
He wants
I'm
vengeance.
sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
No, help him.
Don't
he
act
helped
like this
you.
isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Yeah,
Look,
help him.
I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus
He's my
is all I
main
need.
priority.
Don't make me beg.
He's helped
Red
us
Ridge
out.
Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
No, you do it. He helped you get into the city. He helped you break into this guy's house. And he's given you the full affordability of his position.
Be short-lived, and the peace be everlasting.
You need to show that you're grateful. I bet you some of these are going to require a blue clean box. Hmm. Dirty resin. Ooh, let's do some loot box opening. So blast, detonating health potion.
Check out these wares.
Trade with me. Four of those. Four of those.
Take
Treasure box.
Don't pass up these goods.
Guy's a box seller. Ah, let's go to the hunting lodge. Brag about how
You need to win 3
Nine
half
blazing
suns
suns.
at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor one hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse
Okay.
odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs,
doesn't have one?
present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
In other words, they're probably arrogant fuckheads.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
Ooh,
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention.
I do like
If you earn
weapons.
marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much
I like
better
this
job.
girl.
I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Yay.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Okay. Good to know. Oh. A book of parchment bound in leather with glyphs printed in sheen on it. The bylaws of the Hunter's Lodge. I feel like to qualify for one of these hawks, I'm gonna have to like do a big kill, like a Thunderjaw or something like that.
Tarkus is barely cold in his grave, but you have been promoted to Hawk, as you demanded.
I am a hawk, and I'll be Sunhawk before you know it.
Tarkus thought the same thing.
Yeah, well, we'll see who gets to read more.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, Do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
What do you mean?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me.
Ooh.
Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Wow, maybe us trash show that you're the real. I think he just doesn't like us because we're women. Fucking chauvinist shit.
Ostrom don't always take kindly to strangers. Keep that in mind.
This ceasefire feels like a crazy blaze just waiting for a light.
What have we here? A Nora Fledge.
I bet I've been hunting longer than you have. Are you a fledgling?
Not for long. I have a hawk who's about to sponsor me, so you're out of luck.
Typical savage. Barging in here without a thought, right after one of our own was killed.
I want the quest. Booked Talana, where is she? Oh, here she is.
You're Talana? SC said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
I'll be back in a minute. I need to use the lady. I'll be back. Let me check. Yep, microphone's working. I thought for a bit, I'm like, maybe my microphone's not working. But I was talking to people earlier, and they were responding.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Ooh.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine,
Wow.
then bring its trophy to Assis, the Sunhawk. Then no one can deny you brought it down.
Well, why don't we take down this
Assis.
Redmore?
What's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds.
Wow.
But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
Oh, so I
does
can
one
become
become
the
a hawk?
Sunhawk.
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me.
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
I like that way of thinking. Kind of like, I'll do it just to piss him off. You're like, okay. Especially when they're a dickhead.
Buy what you need.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad.
I don't know about
Some
that.
say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense.
She doesn't look banal.
All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
Oh, I had some.
You ready? Let's trade then.
Okay.
Come on back if you find any Banuk. I'd like to discuss a trade with you.
Ooh. What's in this treasure box? Not much, actually. Wow, is that all that was in there?
Outlander?
Fine goods for a fair price.
So I buy them from this guy, and then I take them to the other guy. Around the corner.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Wow, he sells the lenses, and I need those.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Wow, she's really loud. Okay, so I can buy the things. That's kind of interesting.
Let's have a chat. No, a color.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit.
Until I took
miss
an
the
arrow
dividing
to the
colors of
knee.
the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
Ooh.
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing
I have a couple of them.
These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Do you really have valuables?
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet.
Oh.
My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theradine is sweeter still. Ah.
These metal flowers.
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Till we meet again, my noble Nora. A moment of your time, Outlander?
Let's see what we've actually done. Ooh. We got some purple weapon coil. We actually had some decent stuff. I was kind of surprised. I expected it to all be shit.
One of these days, I'm gonna look him in the face and tell him I'm lying.
Oh, so these ones are out of stock. Need a storm burn. Treasure boxes. Ooh.
Meridian.
There was actually some really decent stuff in those boxes.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But, Nora,
which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No.
No, although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your